In today's episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival, I try and save the stranded Brotherhood ship. Can I dig it out? I also just like remove some terrain here. This might take a while. Do a little pirouette. Whoopsie daisy. And let my sarcasm flow once more. It's good to see that the troop reinforcements is still working as intended then. Well done, Elion. Good job. Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. My name is Spanj, and yes, I am still cowering in the base, waiting for this real shade to leave. Don't know if it will. I'm hoping it's going to go over here and start attacking the Brotherhood of Far Patrol ship. But I know that that Brotherhood of Far Patrol ship seems to be inexplicably stuck to the ground, so I don't know if that's going to work or not. The ship is just over there, the other side of my base. I need to try and get on with some stuff here. I need to get a multi-tool, which I've just unlocked via the tech tree there. You can, under tools, unlock this at level 3. This is definitely worth doing as soon as possible. We also have automatically unlocked the chainsaw, which is good for chopping down trees, but to be honest, I would ignore it. I'd just leave it. It's a waste of materials. It's also a waste of fuel. Okay, because you're going to need biofuel just to run that damn thing. And quite frankly, the free-to-use and completely free survival tool here, it takes like a few seconds longer to chop a tree down, is more than adequate for tree chopping reasons. So yeah, just stick with the survival tool when it comes to getting trees and stuff. Now the multi-tools are going to be really useful here. This uses, what does this use? What does it use? I can't remember what it uses. Energy cells, right? So it doesn't even use multi-tool charges, the tier 1. It uses energy cells. Energy cells are these things here, which require electronics, which require copper. So we need to go and get some copper, and then we can power our multi-tool. Copper we discovered over here. We need to get on our bike, and we need to go and dig that for a bit. Hopefully, just the act of being away from the base for any amount of time will convince that real bastard to come and get me, you know. Anyway, over here we see the Brotherhood vessel is, I don't know what it's doing, but it definitely seems to be just stuck to the ground, doesn't it? What are you doing, fella? I'm not sure if there's any real way I can help it right now. Try and get in. Not allowed. Okay. A shame. It could break with a faction and loot this thing right now. It could be some good loot, but it'd also then leave me right next to this damn thing and all of its guns, and I have no way of shutting it down really. If there's any more hull breaches, I was hoping that just being on it might get into life, but negative. Let's see, it's sort of stuck on the ground here, isn't it? Can I dig it out of the ground? I also just like remove some terrain here. This might take a while. There's that creole ship over there. Not sure if it's heading this direction. It's turning around again, I think. Yeah, I don't think this is helping. I mean, I've chopped the fair bit off of this thing, but it doesn't seem to be moving. Anyway, the creole ship is quickly inbound, so we're gonna get out of here. Sorry, Brotherhood vessel. You're on your own, fella. Good luck and all that. Yeah. Just imagine we're going to be seeing that thing get exploded very soon as well. Here comes the... Oh, the Brotherhood is trying to move. I think it senses its doom. Oh, it might be free. It just needs to get some altitude. Under attack, look. If we can get some altitude and get above the creole ship, then its rocket launchers could kick in. And it can shut that down as well, because, I mean, the creole ship's got 2 cannons. The Brotherhood vessel's got that rocket launcher under the underside. It's getting absolutely beaten up right now. It's getting torn to shreds, but it looks like it might have... Oh, it keeps getting stuck on the terrain. Whoever's in charge of piloting that thing is going to be responsible for all of its crew's deaths. I think that was a Polaris shuttle that just popped in there and popped out again. Just out of render distance. The Brotherhood vessel seems to be free now of the rocks. taking damage. I'm seeing blocks exploding. We need to go and get our copper. Unfortunately, we can't sit here and watch the battle. We've got our own problems to deal with, and just hope that the Brotherhood vessel can get its altitude and get its rocket launcher engaged and watch that creole ship just get chewed up. That's the plan. That's the desire. It's the outcome we want. Right. Copper deposit is there. Okay, I think we were closer just down the hill here. We're going to have to do some digging. It does involve pointing lasers at rocks, guys. It is just the nature of the game. We're going to have to do it. 23 meters. And when we get the upgraded drill that uses the charges, it's so much quicker. I mean, it's to the point, it's so quick, it's to the point of like, why even bother with a hopper vessel mining? You know, it's just like, wow, the laser drill's so fast. Anyway, this will do for now. Copper, there it is. Okay, that is inventory full. 103 copper. There's a bunch of crushed stone here, actually. I will take that home. It's useful to have crushed stone. Normally, I'd throw it out and use the space to pick up some more copper, but today, I think we're going to use it. Get my bearings. I need to put a waypoint on here. Base camp. Alright, there it is. Okay. Now we can see where we're going. Let's get this copper back home. And now we need to find iron and silicon. I'm hoping that the other two deposits that I found on the little detector last episode are iron and silicon. If we can get those two... Oh, here we go, look. Update on the battle. The Brotherhood of Far vessel has reached altitude, finally. Have the Creole done the damage to that? We've got a drone overhead. It's a Polaris rocket drone. We're going to get very close to that Creole vessel here. I'm hoping that the Brotherhood can defend us. Save me, Brotherhood. I created you. Save your father. Okay. Pop that in there. Of course, we have got another constructor, another oxygen condenser here because we restarted in another escape pod just for science. That means we do have two of these things now. All right, so well, what's the reason for having two? Well, you can have two because you can put like lots of plant fibers or lots of crushed stone in the other one and just getting it whirring away for hours and hours producing something basic like oxygen or nitrocellulose or something, you know, fuel, biofuel, that sort of thing. We don't need that just yet, but we'll get this thing whirring away on copper here. 103 copper. There it goes. I don't need it coating copper ore, sorry. I need it making copper ingots. And make me 2 silicon ingots and 12 iron ingots, and that should be just the ore. If we go above the ore numbers, it will start consuming the crushed stone, which we need some of that as well. Okay, I'm going to turn this fruit into fruit juice because I feel like it's going to expire in 13 minutes. So yeah, that's going to expire as well, but we've got no use for it right now. Okay, so that's some copper. Let's hit our detector a second. Wrong button. Yeah. Just shoot that. No worries. Yeah, so here, there's the RSP prover, so there's the shade. South. That way. ESP rocket drone down over there. Let's go get it. Might have fuel in it that we can use to power some stuff. We do need to go through these wrecks as well on the floor. They have little boxes. There's that rocket drone. Lovely. Yep, it's got fuel. Try and stay out of the water. Okay. Yeah, south, wasn't it? Small wreckage here. This should have some boxes. Yeah, they're right there. Beans, lovely. Food. Good. A little detectorizing. There it is. And there's another deposit, actually. The terrain is not great for a hover bike. Mind you, it's better than, what was that, copper? Another copper one, okay. 2 copper resources. Not great. I mean, like I said, copper's certainly on the rarer side of the basics there, but iron. Okay, good. Let's get a bunch of iron. Where are you, iron? There you are. Let's start down here then. Go in the side, actually. Look, we've got a nice direct path to it. Iron, here we go. Right, check that iron in there and get that processing 102 iron ingots. There we go. And then the other stuff is ready, including my fruit juice. That fruit juice will actually help heal me. There's a decent amount of health, 41 health. Set up some oxygen bottles while we're at it as well. There is stuff all over me right now. Look at all the red dots on my minimap. It's insane. Brotherhood of Fire there, engaging. Finally, putting some rounds into the creole. Get that rocket launcher on the back engaged, and that'll really F it up. However, it's only firing one of its guns. In fact, I think it may only have... It's lost a gun. There's that rocket launcher. That's what we want to see. That's going to make... That's going to hurt. Shade. Looks like it's trying to get above Brotherhood of Fire vessel there, knowing that its gun's on the bottom there. I'm going to open up. Come on, Brotherhood. You got this. Just got to get their rocket launcher engaged, otherwise they're going to lose their other turret. I'll get that thing firing. Oh man, I feel like they're not going to cut it. You know, they're not going to do it. All right, so we got. You're producing loads of oxygen bottles. We've got lots of water coming out there. Let's get another 2 fuel cells working on this one as well. There we go. And we've got copper ore there. Can of veggies. Eat that. Boost health and food. So iron is almost complete. Bingo. 202 iron. 208 copper. Absolutely fantastic. Energy pool. Now we just need to find silicon. The last thing. And there is a deposit here. I suspect it's silicon. We're going to be very lucky. But it is not silicon. Where's that creole ship gone? Where's that creole ship gone? The Brotherhood are overhead. What the hell? Oh, it's gone south. Oh man. That is the direction I need to go. The creole ship is literally over the deposit I need to go to. There's the deposit. And there's the creole. Great. There it is. You guys need to get back into fighting. You need to fight more, come on. I need to be able to move around. If you guys aren't fighting, then that thing's hunting me. Oh, I'm so glad that the Brotherhood ship managed to get unstuck off the ground and back into the fight, but it's taken a lot of damage in that crash. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. There's the resource right here. And that's an iron deposit. Okay, not what we need. Right, we're going to have to look a little further afield then in that case. What you want to go, you really want just like a good 100 or so preferably 200 or so of the basics, iron, copper, silicon, and then you can really start building up your base and stuff, basically, even to the point where you might be able to get a hover vessel, or preferably a small vessel, because look at this terrain. Getting a hover vessel around here is going to be pure hell. Oh my gosh, this is evil. That's iron as well. Silicon, we'll probably find silicon out near the coast. So if we find a deposit near water, that's probably where it's going to be. Here we've got silicon rock. Got a few of them actually. So that'll get us a little bit of silicon. But ideally we find a deposit. Interesting that Creole Shade is heading straight for 0x territory right now. If it decides to attack a POI, it might die. And that would be brilliant. Yeah, that would be absolutely brilliant. Gonna head north in the search for silicon. You do get some cool freaking lighting and sunsets and stuff in this game, you really do. Oh, hello. Abandoned mine. Ha 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 ha. Shut the front door. Is that the one with the armed guns on the outside of it? Oh god, there's rocket drones. The one with rocket drones guarding it. Yeah, go on, we can have them. We gotta take the minigun drone out first anyway. That's the key. That guy, 100 and that's why. Oh, enemy troop transporting. Is that a Xerax, is it? Oh dear, that's a Xerax. Well, this will be interesting then. There is nothing. Oh, there's a deposit down there, actually. Here comes the rocket drone. Let's pick this up, because otherwise it might die. Rockets, easy to dodge. Brothers of Fire has come to join me. Excellent. Maybe they can help me mop up these Xerax that are coming. Here they come. Drone base can't be that far away then. Mind you, I don't think they do that anymore. They just spawn local, don't they? Alright. Here we go. Level 3. What are we going to get? Hopefully just a couple of Xeraxes. Nope. I'm going to waste ammo trying to shoot this thing down. It's bullet sponge. It's good to see that the troop reinforcements is still working as intended then. Well done, Elion. Good job. Bloody hell. Abandoned mine then. This is a good one because it's got a lot of loot in it. The only problem is I have no way of really getting it out of here. So while I might be able to score myself some decent little supplies just from the entranceway here, actually conquering this POI wouldn't be much point of it until I'm able to actually carry some of the loot. It does look like it's not an armed version, so that's good. In that case then we'll just take what we can get from here. And I think that will probably fill my inventory up. It does mean I won't be able to carry as much silicon if I find silicon, but you know what? There's a multi-tool charge. More flux coils. Glass plate. Oops. Come on. Can you stop falling off the box and actually stand on it, please? Thank you. You absolute spoon. Oh, there are turrets, look. Well, took some shots, huh? Nice, a tier 2 multi-tool. And I've got And we've got a charge for it as well. That's good. I tell you what, that is amazing. The salvage return we'll get for that is going to be so good. And there's another charge as well. Beautiful. There is another patrol vessel coming, but it looks like the Brotherhood of, or it sounds like the Brotherhood of Farship is engaging it. Yeah. I wonder if it'll shoot it down. That'd be amazing. They're dropping right underneath it. Will it actually spit out any troops this time? Boop. Negative. GG. Go on, kill it. Go on. Oh, man. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Time to skedaddle. Right, south, I think, was where that deposit was. So let's go south. Stay near our friends here. Oh, they did deploy some drones, look. That's interesting. They just didn't render in for some reason. Oh my god, look at all the drones over there. That's crazy. Is that where the deposit is by any chance? Yep, that's where the deposit is. Alright, sweet. Here they come. Look what I brought to the fight. You guys are screwed. Get him! Being hard carried by the Brotherhood right now. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Just watch out with that creole ship. It's turning. He is coming. Boom, there goes another drone. It is a silicon deposit as well. It's a small, but it'll do. It's a small deposit, sir, but it checks out. Okay. Get digging. Quickly. Oh, God. Oh, boy, you're a big fella. Oh, I'm not even reloaded. This is not good. No fire support that time, huh? Damn. Alright. Let's reload these guns. I'm underground, so I should lose aggro from the creole ship. And that's me full. This is what I was afraid would happen. Trash that. Everything else is pretty valuable. So... more silicon. And we'll have to come back here, but yeah, there we go. Okay, we're pretty much full as we can be. There we go. Okay. Now to get this home. Looking up. We've got... oh, good. Shot, good sir. Oh boy. Oh boy. We need to go that way. So actually, in theory, if we just chuck this on the ground and go, 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 go. We're going to miss out on some drone loot, but you know what? I'll live with it. It's fine. Good luck, Brotherhoods. You've been awesome. Using a Brotherhood of Farship to do my dirty works feels just so right. Alright, let's get all this stuff up in here. And then a few bits of silicon that we managed to recover as well. I'm going to save that Promethean. We've also got a portable heater here, which is nice. When did I have that? Was I have that all the time? There you go. That should keep a nice consistent temperature in the vicinity of that, at least. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the tools and ammo out of here. Things like that. Sort. Okay, good. Just so they're easily accessible and I know where they are. And we should have a fair old chunk of oxygen now. With the silicon in place, we should now be able to actually start producing base items. In fact, we'll need to unlock the small constructor very soon as well. The clone chamber we don't need because we've got a tent outside. Tent does the same thing. Fridge would be good because that would keep our food cool. Let's go ahead and get that. We're also going to get a solar capacitor, and we're going to get a few more solar panels, try and increase our battery capacity and our solar capacity. Hopefully we can generate enough electricity overnight for storing the batteries that the base can carry on running during the night. Did I say night twice? Generate enough electricity during the day to store in the batteries so we can run the base overnight. Those are the words that I meant to say. Fridge. Bingo. Let's take the food out of here. And we'll stick it in our fridge. Should hopefully help prevent it from spoiling. Quick check. Oh, look who's back. That didn't take them long, did it? Oh, that side, okay. Right, solar capacitor. Let's see if we can put this. Let me put the other one on. I'll use my drone. Put it there. Just in case that thing feels like firing at me, you know? These things are pretty heavy, so I think I'll probably only be able to pick one up at a time. But yeah, the placement is going to be interesting. I mean, this whole array here, pretty good for solar panel placements, really. And with this in tow, we can now just start taking these steel blocks out, and then we can reuse them for whatever we want. And that's me for, whoops, okay. Creating, for example, nice flat area. Put another solar panel on. Salvage. What? That was weird. Why did it take that block out? That was so strange. Try and replicate the style as much as they can, really. Oh, facing the wrong way. Try that again. Never mind. Yeah. What I do is start just taking this part here. Oh, yeah, of course. Do this too much, because there we go. Bingo. Okay. Another block. There. And another walkway. There. Alright, slowly but surely we will restore this farm. 4 solar panels. Don't know where the sun is, it's directly above. So really, we are bang on the equator. So these solar panels, what would actually be better is horizontal ones like this, right? So let's take, because we got, wow, really? This is really, the little ones are so bad because you've only got that option. That's it. So you're better off just going, take that out, take that out. We really need a container. Hang on, let me see if I can get one, because I'm struggling here with this nonsense. But we need storage. Let's get some storage, and then it will make things so much easier. Let me put this back in here for now. One storage box will make all the difference, I tell you. Right, so storage. And we'll put storage over here in this part of the base. Do a nice big double whammy. Like that, and then we can start offloading into the cargo box, and then we connect to the cargo box. Okay, and that means that when we then start, oh, let's use our drone. I don't want to go outside and get shot. when we start taking apart things like solar panels and blocks and all that stuff, it doesn't fill up our inventory. It goes into the box, and that's it. So you got a 1, 2, 3 by 2 gap here, which is perfect for our solar panels. The slot right in there. Look at that, beautiful. We take all those blocks out, put solar panels in there. Because they were on the equator, the sun is going to be directly overhead most of the day. It's going to be super intense most of the day. Come on. And we could do with one more. Hello. Big freaking ship. And we got to put the big fella around there somewhere. Big fella. Can go out here, I think. And again, we'll clear this up. So this stuff is broken. I don't want broken blocks, so hit salvage. Otherwise, you'll fill up with broken blocks, and that's just irritating. And the other ones, we'll just take them up as whole blocks. We'll see if we can do a bit of spot repair. So that is that block type there. And that can fit in. Let's fit it in this way around, actually. I'm very hungry, apparently. And that's it. We're starting to restore our farm. You can drag that out. And drag that out. That one goes in the corners. And there we go. There's our last wayward. So the one sort of annoyance, inconsistency with the logistics system here is that you cannot directly deposit stuff from your survival constructors into a base box, which is a shame. It's a real shame, obviously. So you have to put them into your personal inventory. You can put them onto the bar down here. You can drag and drop onto this bar, which is the best way to do it, especially if you're dealing with very heavy things. But yeah, there's no direct way from the output into a box over here, which kind of sucks. But, you know, it is what it is, and we'll make do. So that is... Ooh, that is something. We need to make some glass. Glass costs silicon. That son of a bitch there is not leaving me alone, is he? Oh boy. We need to restore the integrity of this farm. So it's airtight. And that does mean just patching holes. So we're not going to be airtight until we get all of these farm plots like covered up. And all this stuff I'll have to move somewhere. Let's unlock a small constructor. Small generator we'll need. There's the small constructor. We'll need grow lights and a food processor. We will need an ammo box because we will need to defend ourselves soon. Sentry guns and projectile turrets. The larger solar panels. Yeah, we'll unlock those as well. I have one already, but no harm in having another. And fuel tank and O2 station. There we go. The O2 station is less important because we're running off of O2 condensers right now, but it's more convenient because you can just F it and you've suddenly got oxygen. So yeah, what we want is this panel faced like that. Okay, and Bingo. That's that. But we need one there. Then we've got these one single panel here. I think there was a door there. If I remember the farm, like, you know, when it was not holy, there was a door there. And then this breach here is just thin blocks, I believe. Whoop. Oh, that doesn't look right, does it? There we go. Then plates. Here. Here and here. So we'll need a door. I think we need 2 doors. I need something to eat. I'm gonna hit a ration pack. Whoops. Can I get a couple more windows? Yes. The door. Yeah, the door can't go there because of this LCD. Take that up. Door. Okay. We're nearly there. Having to make silicon now, I think. One last pane left. Come on. Now the only other thing is then this here. I mean, obviously this was also grow plots and a greenhouse. What I will do is just chuck a door on top of it. I'll still be able to get up there, but it will be secure. It will be sealed. There we go. So that should be this whole... Oh, hello. That should be this whole section sealed. Yep. Apart from obviously, you know, these guys down here. 18. And the door. And there we go. That sealed that. Right, so what we need to do is move all of this outside. We can still use it on the ground here or something. Oh, what am I going to do with you? But anything super heavy, probably just put on the bar. Like that. You are super heavy. Can I make, before I do this actually, can I make the small constructor? Hang on. Yes, I can. Good. Let's do that. Because I actually don't have any seeds yet. They're doing all this thing, but I don't have any seeds. So, like, yeah, great. I'll have a bunch of grow plots and no way of actually growing anything. What I'll need to do is move all this, and then I take all these grow plots and then put them in a 9 plot pattern. So, well, only 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after that, there's 6. There's 6 after that. So I'm short 3 grow plots to make an 18 plot farm. And this guy just does not leave me alone, does he? That's the next thing. I need to put a defense turret up. But I've unlocked projectile turrets. And obviously I'll set them to shoot at turrets. But yeah. It's going to take a while to kill that thing. What I want is just defang it, I suppose. Right, there's our small constructor. We can stick that there. Connect it to cargo box. And we can start using that to build things. Instead of these guys won't be used for everything anymore. They'll just be used for certain things like turning, I don't know, crushed stone into ores. Or plant fiber into biofuel, you know, that sort of thing. Every time I go outside, I gotta check my freaking... check my 6. Right. I guess that went there. The O2 condensers went there as well. Okay. Okay. Oop. And there we go. So that leaves picking up these guys. And then placing them down again. Then with the rest, we seal it off with steel. And that will make this whole area airtight. We now need, finally, O2 tanks. Let's see if we can get 2 of those. Ventilator, which I think we need to unlock under the MISC category. There it is. The Wi-Fi would also actually be very useful. We get a ventilator, Wi-Fi. And I think we need 1 more grow light. At the moment, these drones aren't shooting at me about my base or anything at the moment because that's Polaris anyway. Surprising the Creole ship isn't shooting that. Because it hasn't got generators, it's got no targetable components. So I know I unlocked generators and fuel tanks and stuff. I'm hoping to run on solar for a little bit longer. We can check our stats by hitting key while looking at the base. This gives us our control panel here. We can see quite a lot of information here. It's a little overwhelming for new eyes. If we head over to statistics though and look under the power fuel column, we can see current solar information. Current output 128, average is 245. So because the sun is setting, our solar is reducing. The battery is 103 of 3000 potential capacity, which doesn't sound like a lot. Well, it's not, let's be honest. We can turn our lights on our base off though, and that will help with power consumption. It's going to continue to drop because ultimately we're running a fridge. We can again reduce our power consumption by turning things off like the constructor there. But yeah, the more operational things that we add, such as ventilators, Wi-Fi and things like that, is ultimately... I don't need a ventilator, I've already got one. I had no idea that was there. Spoon strikes again. That guy, for example, he's not growing anything right now, so he can turn off. You know, just hit P while pointing at the thing and go to devices. It will take you straight to the thing you're pointing at. Right, very, very handy and quick time saver. F5 is deploy drone. I forgot to cover that as well. We're going to put our O2 tanks not there. We'll put them in here, but I mean, this isn't exactly... yeah, I'll put them in here for now. It's fine. There's nothing targetable in here, so I mean, there's nothing to really worry about. Just going to tear this apart and rebuild it, basically, at some point. We can put some storage in that little pod there. 2 more solar panels for there. And then we'll restore this area into a little bit more of a livable space. But yeah, I think this building here is going to be our production area for a while. But yeah, we'll get a Wi-Fi in as well. Where should we put that? Wi-Fi needs to be somewhere central-ish. So, I think I'm just going to put it outside for now. I'll just chuck it. I'm just going to chuck it there. You know what? I'm just going to chuck it there. And I'm going to do something fun with it. Like create a little pipe network that makes it look like it's all joined up and stuff. There you go. Reasons. Oh, the creole have crashed. Hey, hold on. The creole have crashed. That is the creole, right? Yeah. Gems on the ground now. Oh, interesting. Well, 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 that does spice things up a little bit. We might be able to get on top of that thing. And if we can get inside it, we can definitely loot it, blow it up. Oh, we're going to have to jump on this opportunity, I think. It's going to be risky, but it could really be worth it. Well, I'll have to wait until next time, though, because that's all for today. The farm is almost restored to a functioning base. It has power. We are airtight. We just need to add oxygen in here. I mean, do manage the oxygen tanks, and then, oh gosh, I guess. Hang on. That's toolbar. Chuck the oxygen in there. There we go. Then we go. Oxygen is on, and then we go. Why is it not working? And we hit the debug, and we go show oxygen, and it tells us why it's not working. Because for some reason it's saying that the window is not airtight. Steel block destroyed, look. Ah, that'll be why. It's a destroyed steel block. Yeah, that will do it. So it looked like a whole block from the inside there, didn't it? Okay, and now it's saying, oh, well, there's definitely a hole breach there. That just, oh, no, hang on. Destroyed steel block there. Ahaha! There we go. Now we are breathing. So we're breathing. Our adversary, our nemesis, has crashed on the ground. We just need to find some plant seeds to actually plant. Failing that, we can actually create some via the food processor. But I'm hoping we'll find them. And we have resources as well. Although we do need to go mine some more silicon. Yeah, so next episode we'll see if we can raid the creole ship and actually see if we can get airborne as well. I'd like to get an SV in sooner rather than later. So hopefully I'll see you guys for that. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.